Hello, I'm very late, sorry for that, well, 5 minutes late. Welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee, number 8,000,007 or something, I don't know anymore. And hello, it's the wet hair special, so I'm late. I was rushing around, I thought, I need to dry my hair, but that's going to take even longer, so you're going to have to put up with my tousled looks and me doing this for the whole thing. You get to see my really high-tech hair method of crunch. You just crunch it. It'd be Annie's Hair Tips channel. Watch it as she crunches. Woo. Hello, good morning. I have some things to show as well, which is always good. Yes, sorry I was late, I was rushing around. I decided to dye my hair half an hour ago. A little bit more than half an hour ago. And yeah, I thought I was being really time efficient because I was like, oh, if I do it before the live, then that's all sorted, and I've got the rest of the day, and yeah, then I was like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. So yes, we have the wet hair special. And the slightly frantic, as I did my mug, I'm just looking at my mug, it's got coffee all over it from when I was going, it's 10 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock. Morning, I'm not ill, this is amazing. I am still dishevelled. Look at that, oh, it's kind of gone purpley at the front, but red at the back. I had 3 different types of hair dye, and I've just been, I just whacked it on super fast. This is some lovely unevenness going on there. Nice bit of red scalp, yes. Yeah, so, hey Craig, you made it! This is you finding a live video, excellent. Morning everyone. And good day. Look at me, I'm not ill. This is so exciting. Yell before she shows stuff, that way I know to actually look. No problem. I thought you said yell bofers. Bofers? Somebody in the industry this week said that I was preferable to a bofers, which I think was a compliment, and I want it to be my tagline now. It's like, oh, that's what all the boys say. Annie Norman, preferable to a bofers. It's like, and that's a lie. Bofers are better than anything. We got, yep, good morning. Morning, Mr. Haynes. Let's, I haven't uploaded last week's because I'm not sure if I'd made too much of a faux pas or not. So it's not been on I haven't put it on YouTube yet. I might pretend it didn't happen, but now I've referenced it again. Dun dun dun. Yes, I'm just trying to, my coffee mug's just, it looks like it's been attacked by coffee, which it kind of was. It's been a weird all week. I've done not much at all because I've been really ill, and then today I've basically just woke up like, I'm back! What did I miss? I feel like I've been gone since Christmas Eve and I've missed all of this stuff that's happened, and some weird ill host has been there in my place saying things about the industry crates. It wasn't me, I don't know who she was, but I think it might have been the fungal spores from the mould that infected me and made me say those things. Maybe that was it. So, although not much has happened with Skidoo this week, and a little disclaimer type thing. Carol. A little disclaimer thing. Look how chirpy I am, woo! But I've been really poorly still all week. I got a bit better yesterday, and I'm super better today. It's still a very vague, but it's mostly gone. But it means I was in work for about a day and a half this week, and I didn't have my laptop with me, so I haven't even done emails or anything. So I know there's this huge, I've looked at them and I've seen them, but I don't like replying to anything important on my phone, on the email, because then I'm not sure if I've sorted it or not. So, you know, it could be 10 PM and I'll reply to someone going, yeah, I'll look into your order. And then I don't, so I'd rather just wait till, so if you're waiting for a reply from me, it will be super soon. But I still don't have my laptop here, it's at the office, so I should go and get it. So I might scavenge a lift off a mate later to go get my laptop. So then at least tonight I can sit and do emails, and then tomorrow I can pack them orders and hope this super kick-assy motivation, because I've been so poorly as well, and I'm sure I'm not the only person who's been poorly. Loads of people have been poorly this this holidays, as usually happens anyway. But it's, yeah, when you're poorly and then you just get all maudlin, and I've been all super maudlin because I've obviously just been stuck in bed. As soon as I moved, my head was just like really crushing in. But I've just been taking loads of drugs. I was taking antihistamine without reading the packet, so I was taking like 2 every couple of hours. And then I found the packet that said 1 a day. I'm not dead. I do not condone, Bad Squiddo does not condone just taking drugs you have found in the drawer. It's not a good idea. Might work, no. Don't worry, I have Bad Squiddo news for you. Yeah, the state of this mug. It looks horrible. Yes, I've dishevelled as I hastily dyed my hair, jumped out the shower and went, it's 10:05. So it will be drying before your eyes. So I do keep going, I haven't got any random patches either, so that's good. Look at that. Annie's guides who, I do like people who resurrect words like maudlin, next to you saying crepuscular? What's crepuscular? But yeah, I do try and resurrect some words. Maudlin is very good. So, yeah, so recap. Just got out of the shower, hence the... I've been super ill since Christmas Eve, so anyone who has been looking for anything from me, even if it's just a reply to a short thing, I don't like doing it on my phone, and I haven't had my laptop here, so I've only been in work a little bit, and that's mostly been going, orders out, and I did a big tidy. Mum turned up at my house on Tuesday or Monday, and I was like, I don't know who's at my door, not many people know where I live, until I crept and looked out the window, and there was a little mum there with her bag, and she turned up to help, so that was really sweet. So we mostly, because there was just so much from before Christmas, we mostly just really tidied the office. So at least that's all ready for tomorrow me to properly smash into. Proper flu has been circulating, so if you feel like you've been hit by a train with no train involved. Luckily, I did not have the flu. 2 years ago, as the Facebook memories has been telling me, I definitely had the flu, and that was another New Year where it appears New Year's don't go to plan. It was a couple of years ago when the horrible flu was going around. I think it was the first and only time I've had proper flu, and that was the worst. And then this time last year, I was set back because the Royal Mail suddenly made all these international postage changes on the day I went back. So hopefully, I did get a good chunk of orders out last week, to be fair, that day I was in. So it's just finishing them off. I should hopefully get them all out tomorrow. And again, those trade orders that are waiting on me. I was a bit annoyed last Sunday because I said, I'll be back and we'll do all these things. And I was way better, but I was going in doing like a couple hours or something and putting my Rocky motivation music on, and then just suddenly like hitting a wall and needing to go home and then sleep, and I've just been really exhausted, so I thought I'd better respond to that by sleeping and not forcing my way through it. But yeah, today I'm like getting the stuff done, so that's gonna happen, and that's gonna be ace. And I will have 1 sip of coffee, and then I'll actually tell you some Bad Squiddo stuff. Woohoo! And I got some things to show you. Whilst I'm reading what corpuscular means. Thank you, yes I am definitely alive. I'm more than alive. I'm filled with all the life that I did not have the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks or however long it's been. So, I think as I said last week, the sculpting for the Kickstarter has been ploughing on nicely, and Alan shipped, turning around there, Alan shipped me loads of stuff. The Wrens, the WAF, the ATS, the Adelaide Hall, which is my favourite because I can see her dancing, it's really cool. And they arrived Wednesday, despite me being in ill recovery. I went to the office to try and catch the special delivery. And that's not hair dye, no. Still going, I like this purple, it's cool. So I'm not just scrunching it to be some sort of weird, I don't know, ooh, look at my channel. It's drying in a scrunch, look, and then it goes all curly. Yes, it's the high-tech methods that you get to see live. What's it? Stuff. What was I saying? Hi Felicity! Goodbye Felicity! Thingies. Yes, so I got to the office, chased the postman, then went to have a meeting in town with the sculptor, and then went back to the office, and then realised I was dead and went home. So that was Wednesday, that was the last day I was in. But I had a nice meeting with him. Morning, Mr. Fenris. I had a meeting, oh my god now, with the caster, and I gave him, it was at least 20 sculpts for metal, so we went through all of those. I took some photos. I still haven't done a Kickstarter update, which I need to do. Because I've been poorly and quiet, everyone everywhere's panicking, like, it's fine. If you've placed an order, you will get it. If you have emailed me, I will reply. The Kickstarter is fine. But yeah, people get a bit tetchy if there's no updates, because so many people have screwed them over, damn them. Every time someone screws someone over on something like Kickstarter, it just hurts us, because then they're all like, I don't know if I can trust anyone again. Trust me, you'll get the things. So I will do a Kickstarter update maybe tonight. I might have a bit of a computer night and get a load of that stuff caught up with. So yes, the caster's got all of that metal. They also got the resin, which is being moulded at the moment. I saw my resin mould maker on Saturday, Gemma, who is ace. So hello if you're watching, Gemma. Woo. She came over and had some port. That's cool. Yes, I like seeing the people that make the things. It's awesome. So the metal apparently is already mastercast. Will be with me, I think, Tuesday, he said. And then I'll start showing you some of them off, because I said that I'm not a fan of showing, I'm just seeing if I had any on the table. I'm not a fan of showing off greens when there's a lot of metal and green, because they don't look as good. But, you know, it's really weird. They don't look as good. They're amazing, but because they're in two different colours and formats, when you look at the photo, like, I know, because I deal with it a lot, but other people are like, oh, that doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good as a full green. So a lot of those, when they're quite metally, I tend to get them mastercast, and then I'll show you it as one metal piece. So there'll be lots to show you next week. Be getting that boot cream out. Morning, mother, who has come. What's this malarkey about you wanting to go to the beach? Does anyone want to take my mum to the beach? Because she really wants to go and no one wants to take her. Comment below, take mum on a day trip to the beach. That could be a pledge level for next Kickstarter. You get to have a day at the beach with my mum. Morning everyone who has just joined. So those metal casts, the first metal casts of the Kickstarter will be shown this week, and I will do a Kickstarter update with some more specific Kickstarter stuffs. And the resin could be this week. It takes a bit longer because you need the silicone to set, and it's you can make metal. Metal's always a lot faster, so I'm not sure exactly when I'll get some resin. Maybe maybe the week after next. And that's the pigeons. When I saw Gemma yesterday, she said she's currently doing Dr. Carrot and Potato Pete. So when we have our meetings, usually about once a month with the casters, we go through if they'll be castable, basically. They're always castable, but they kind of, yeah, like go, and just see how, you know, roughly where they'll fit in a mould, if there's anything that might need fixing and stuff like that. But because they're super good, they can do really cool things. I'm heading towards the seaside for board games, just saying. Oh, I'll have to take Mum next time. She doesn't like board games though. We'll get her. We'll definitely get her. Morning all. In my enthusiasm, I am starting to get sinus pain back, but only a little bit. I'm still perky. I'm full of the joys of life as well, which I've not had for a while. I've been grumpy and poorly. I've got some stuff to show you. Also, before I forget, because I was off, the post hadn't arrived, or some of it had, so I ended up getting a redelivery in the week of all the stuff that people have tried to post me over Christmas. One of them, I can't show it all, is this jacket. Does anyone remember this yarn? So this is the yarn that I used to make, or used to make the Nurgle dice bags, because I really liked it, fit with the Nurgly theme, and it's really nice. And Sim, who made my rainbow thingy, I gave her all of the old Bad Squiddo, all of the old Dice Bag Lady yarn, so she's used the Nurgle yarn to make me this, which is the most impressive thing I've ever seen. So it's knitted, knitted crochet cuff. I need to find out from Sim. I crocheted on one or two of the cuffs myself. I went, oh, let's have a little go, because obviously I used to do that all the time, but now my hands are screwed. Ooh, look, I can't even show it all off. It's a big drapey thing. It is a beast. And she's been working on it for ages. So I wanted to just say thank you. Thank you, Sim, who might have it up on the big telly. I'll be watching afterwards. But isn't it cool? She made this whole thing for me. If you know, Sim is Painty Sim on Twitter. She does some amazing stuff. And she is an absolute beast at just creating all the things all the time. I'm doing my little hair scrunch because my hair's still wet. It's drying before your eyes though. Isn't that amazing? Still drying. She also, oh, why did I crunch my hair? What I didn't know was coming was this hat. Isn't this the best hat ever? So I'm now clad in full Sim yarn wear. So it's a Squiddo, and it's even got the little Squiddo body there. And little eyes. Woo, woo. And it's so comfy as well. And look, even the little details she's put on here, the little twists and stuff. And I absolutely appreciate it. Again, like understanding what all the stitches are and stuff. And I'm like, wow, this took you some time. Although for Sim, she probably did it in like a second because she can blink and make stuff. Got a little Squiddo bit. It's amazing. But I had Angeli over yesterday, Geek Girl Bookworm, and I had to wrestle it back off her because she thought it was the best thing ever. So I think she'll be ordering one. But that's cool, isn't it? I like that. Thank you, Sim. I really, really appreciate handmade stuff like that because I know just how much effort it is. More sip of my awful looking mug. Yeah. It's part of my transition to full squid. Or from squid. I'm not a squid or a fungal beast in a human body. I am a human, yes. Full human. Also, I don't think he's here, I haven't seen him. But Mr. Banana Guy sent me this. It's in reverse, because it's a reverse thingy. So he said, not sure if you have one of these, but I saw this and thought of you. It's an original 1979 D&D Ralph for Shield Maiden. I thought she was well done for the period and not in a metal bikini effort. And I don't feel the need to paint her up. I didn't realise, so Old Hammer fans. Look at her! 1979, and she's got clothes on. So someone was doing good. I'm interested in who sculpted her. I can't remember who most of the old Ralph Harfer was. So if you know, I won't put it in the Old Hammer group. I've got in my nail. It's coffee. It's coffee. I attacked the coffee. Clicks in my eye. Isn't she cool? I kind of like her funny little boobs. They've gone, oh no, maybe it's not lady enough. Let's put some boobs on it. Yeah, you can't quite see. But I like her flat. But yeah, she is a Shield Maiden from 1979! So people knew then. And then they went, take the clothes back off. Maybe she didn't sell very well. But she's definitely going in my army. She's so lead heavy. It's funny. So I have... we have an absolutely tiny trace amount of lead in our minis, but enough that it's a weird thing. So you shave that figure, Craig. Yeah, we have an absolute tiny but a safe amount. Basically, it's quite a complicated labelling process. So our figures are called American pewter. So they're not 100% pewter, there's a tiny bit of lead, and that's what, it's the perfect formula basically, so that it's tough, but it's still got some bend. So when it's absolutely 100% pewter, it can get a bit, what's the word? Not snappy, brittle. So yeah, we've got a tiny bit, but barely any. But obviously the older figures are really lead heavy, and you can tell by the lightness of it a lot of the time. So if you compare, there's a random Annie Learning story. Why do I not have a single metal miniature in my like grab reach? Really? Oh, of course I do. I have a load here, so I can show you actually. Annie's Learning Time. So yes, we are. It's one of the reasons ours is more expensive, because obviously the cheaper the models, the more lead content they are, because the lead's the cheapest. Oh, there she is. So you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see through here, the difference on the scale. She's so small. You see the difference in the metal there. So this is a way higher quality, and not going to kill you. This might kill you if you eat it. I don't know. It probably won't kill you, but I don't recommend eating any of them. But yeah, the difference there is quite astonishing. But yeah, in the past, I think at one point they were super lead heavy. But yeah, it just means they're a little bit dodgier, and you can't ship them to America because they're super strict on it. And some of the cheaper companies use loads of lead still. Don't say anything. So when occasionally I'll see people comparing in like Facebook groups, comparing price of minis and things like that, and they'll go, well, how come this company can sell these for this, and then expensive people like Bad Squiddo charge all this? They're like, because a large amount of it is stuff like yeah, the metal quality, and ours is super good, but it's so worth it. So with lead, like, she's absolutely fine because she's a chonk, but you're used to, I'm sure we've all experienced that like sort of lead spear or a lead bendy thing, where that'll be just like a weird droop, and then you sort of move it and it just droops off. Whereas we've got with these, this is where I'm gonna do like an Elon Musk car demo thing now. Oh god, this is the stressing point. So she's got a spear. I was saying a spear, a big axe. So I usually say if there's any sort of issue in the issue with, you know, because it's survived shipping across the world, you get it and it's like that. If you've got lead, sometimes, yeah, it's bendier, so you can bend it back, but it's not strong, so it might bend, but then just be all either break back because it's so soft, or bend back again. If you've got a complete pewter, it can snap. But because we have a small amount in there, a small amount of the bend basically, whilst still having all the quality, then you can confidently just bend it back. It's hard because I'm doing it in reverse on the screen, but I think that's straight. Oh no, I've got that way. I feel like the Father Ted car now. There you are. I think. Yeah. So you can bend it back, and it's absolutely fine. Obviously you can't take the mick and just bend the hell out of them, but it's still really strong. It's not like, yeah, sometimes you bend stuff back and then you can feel the little snapping inside. That does not happen with our Bad Squiddo quality medals. Also, has anyone noticed who this is? Oh, we haven't seen her before. Focus on my face, focus on her face. I'll show you in a sec a proper look. I'll get some out of their bags. I've got these new Amazons and I need to release them, and because I haven't had a chance to do anything ever, they're not released yet, but hopefully this week they will be. Obviously I want to get all the orders. Scrunch that hair, it's still drying. I'm going to get all the orders and emails done first, because that's a priority. Also, if I release stuff when I haven't posted people's orders, they get angry. So then I will release these and the dinosaur friends. Remember the dinosaurs from a while back? I've also got the beer brewing kit, which I was going to merge in with the Kickstarter, and then for some reason just didn't. So I might just release that too. So we've got a whole load of releases to come. But yeah, just a little sidetrack of the metal. I just want to show you that there's there's all these little things to take into account when you're making minis. Ah, did I not bring the dwarf with me? Ah, I've got some more at the office. I've got a few dwarves. Got those for you. Got those. So again, metal does not show well on the thing. So any bits where they look a bit dodgy, they're not. It's the light reflecting off them. But for a little look, you can see she's got the Squiddo banner. She's very much like that hat, eh? Oh no, my sinus is really starting again now I'm actually chatting. I might just hide and play Skyrim. Squiddo lady. I think she's my favourite. John's got them to paint, but he's also got a Bofors and about 20. World War II is coming next week, and I need to message him because I've been rubbish with everything. My communication has been bad lately. She is also really cool. I can't wait to see her painted. Bing. They're all cool, to be fair. These are the ones I put. They're not gonna be a Kickstarter. Woo! They're just releases. Yeah, just Shane got carried away and made loads more Amazons. So I don't want to look at Kickstarters for a little while, other than obviously the one I'm fulfilling. But this is her. She is so cool. Oh, there you go. So these will be released, they're mostly in pairs, as I seem to be doing with them at the moment. And then we got these sort of like, they were put in originally as Amazons, but I'm putting them as like a sort of fantasy villager collection really. Because they fit with a lot. So she's like taverny lady, she'll fit with the beer that I've got. She reminds me of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, could be a mage, could be a scholar. I like the idea of her as an apprentice. Like a wizard's apprentice. I think that's all I managed to grab on my running upstairs. Where are the other ones? Oh, I've got two more here. And before, so if you've been out of the loop, I got ill on Christmas Eve because I found loads of mould in my sofa and then inhaled it all as I was trying to save it, then got ill up until pretty much yesterday, although yeah, still a bit ill in the thing, but alive in the brain, so that's good. And some people from Twitter, some people from the old festival land I used to be in, and some other friends from around and about did a little chip in and bought me a new sofa, and it's not mouldy, and thank you very much everyone who's done that. It is amazing. So I've got this brand new sofa, and Mum sleeps on it when she comes to work as well, because she won't sleep in my bed. She insists on a sofa, and I haven't had one. She made a little nest on a beanbag last week, so I'm really chuffed. So she's got somewhere to sleep. I've got somewhere to actually sit down and harass my guinea pigs. But yeah, I'm totally blown over the moon by people's kindness over Christmas. Is really, really nice. So just that, people that have messaged, the people that helped me elevate Pig City, because I had to sort of clear everything out the living room, basically check everything for mould, and it's been really unfun. But yeah, everyone's been ace, and yeah, friends just offering all sorts of help. It's been ace, so thank you everyone who has helped. And yeah, even just people who've checked in, gone, I hope you're better, Annie. That's very appreciated. So thank you. And I got these two ladies. Again, it's like, they're really smooth, but the camera always makes them look lumpy. It's strange. But they're definitely not. They're, as anyone who has got our minis can confirm, they are the smoothest of smooths. It's, the light reflects weird. With resin, you can see, it's super smooth, but yeah, bloody metals. Yeah, they are smooth and lovely. Oh, hey, time check, please, anyone? Hey, look, my hair is drying whilst the show's been on. Give it some more scrunches. Woo! Got that purple. It's a sign I'm better. I've been mooching about with sad, faded orange hair, and now I can revel in awesomeness. Other bits of news. So these figures and the dinosaurs and the little brewing kit all should be coming out hopefully in the week, if not next week. I've got loads of admin crap to sort. It's tax time. I've got to do loads of that sort of stuff, which is really boring, and pay loads of people because I've been too ill to sort that. So yeah, the week's got loads of that sort of rubishness. Oh yes, there's about 5-6 more Amazons that are currently being finished off as well. So probably more than the Kickstarter. Shane's just gone on an Amazon mission afterwards, so okay. There's 3 more dwarfs, but there's definitely an archer involved in that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I love this brewing kit. I think I said last week, I'm on that whole salute prep time as well now. Salute is coming. And I want to have stuff like all the terrain in a really nice, not necessarily display thing, you know, like a whole world being built or anything, but just out of the boxes in a nice cabinet so you can see them better and some scale and stuff like that. Yeah, I just want the stand to have a bit more than just being a shop, which is fine for most shows. But yeah, Salute, I want you to have a extra experience. War Pigs, hopefully once I've got this all caught up, the Kickstarter will be doing its thing, which is ace. I like it when it's at that point, so it'll either be just me waiting on sculptors and casters to plod along and I don't necessarily have to do anything. Yes! And then I'm gonna really put some effort into getting War Pigs ready for Salute. It probably won't be out at Salute, but there'll be a playable something or other, so at least you'll be able to get a game of it in. So that's our guinea pig versus bunnies game that's been long in the waiting and entirely my fault for being slow, because there's so much for me to juggle. It is crazy. I do need like a reality TV people at some point to just follow me around and see all the stuff that I've got to manage. It is way too much, and that's been not blown up, magnified by me being ill, because everything stops because there's no one else to do it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Salute. I got Angeli on board, so I've got I think I've got most of the people that I had last year. One new one, maybe Mum if she comes to that London. I think Mum's coming now. I think, yeah, if she's not in Cornwall. So that'll be good. But our next show is Vap Attack, so get those pre-orders in. And that's all in York. And it's my birthday. Vap Attack. Not the day, but close enough. It's always my birthday show. Morning hours. I will be leaving you shortly. I'm afraid my hair's not fully dried during the whole show, but it did a good job of it. I really like it. Yeah, I dyed it at 9 o'clock. And then sort of 9:45, I was like, oh, I should probably wash this out, and then didn't have time to blow dry it or anything. So I've been doing my scrunch dry technique all show, and looks like I'm just yeah, York. I'll be at York in my usual place by the loos, by the ladies' loos, though, not the men's loos. Which means I've got a captive audience, because any lady that needs a loo, I'd be like, hello, come out into my stand. One of bits before I disappear. So yes, anyone who is waiting on anything from me, please just be patient a little bit longer, because I am back and I am better, but I now have all these things going. Annie, no, yeah, excellent. So yeah, there is a lot for me to be managing at the moment, as well as getting the last briefs sorted for my sculptor to finish those. There's a new cafe called Plush you should check out if you get the time. I never get the time. But yes, Plush. Good. I'm sure I was going to say one more thing. Probably not. I haven't finished my coffee. I should finish my coffee before I go. I saw Vapo was cancelled. I don't think so. Where did you see that? I'm pretty certain it's not. It could be something else you're thinking of. I hope not. That'd suck. Sorry, I'm still poorly. And then it's About the Attack, then Hammerhead, and then Salute. So you'll start seeing, this is the time of year, you start seeing my stand get better and better as I start practicing for the grand unveiling at Salute. So I do all my little tweaks to get it all a bit better. And then, yeah, there'll be some changes to it this year. Yes, Robin. I can't click a link on here. Oh yeah, Robin is cancelled. That's the Nottingham one. There was a few talks. I don't know how public it is. There were some talks of reviving it, but I don't know. I don't know if anything's happening. I know that would be for next year. But yes, that link that I cannot see does say York 2019. So yeah, I'm pretty certain York is fine. I paid for it, so it's definitely on. Yes, do not worry. But yeah, Robin has been cancelled this year if you're going to go to Robin. But yeah, there was a little talk of reviving it next year from some other people, which would be interesting. Salute, baggie. There's this box of Snow Queen baggie on my desk. I need you to buy her. This mini's been out for so long. I've got a big box of them. It's one of my favourites. I love that it's one piece. But yeah, you should go buy that. Buy all the things. Buy all of the things, please. Thank you very much for coming along, and thanks for your thoughts and prayers making me better. I'm probably going to have another little lie down, to be fair, before I catch on with some other stuff. And then I will be doing some emails, so keep an eye out. And thank you for being excellent, and Happy New Year, and all this cool stuff. I get to do all this cool stuff now. Loads of cool stuff's coming. So goodbye, have a lovely day, and see you all. Goodbye.